If you're a fan of the crispy, one-of-a-kind McDonald's Diet Coke, here's how you can make it yourself at home. The secret is right here. This is called a bib, which is a bag in a box. This is a box of concentrate manufactured by the Coca-Cola company. You can either get it in 2.5 or 5-gallon boxes. This is a 5-gallon box, and this contains the special recipe Diet Coke syrup that you cannot buy in the store. And what makes it so special? What makes it so different? The secret's right here on the ingredients list. You cannot buy Diet Coke that has sodium saccharin in the ingredients in it. It just isn't a thing they sell anymore. Buying a bib from a wholesaler is the only way to get this syrup for use in your own home. In order to use this, you're going to have to buy a tool. One of these. This converts the bib into a standard picnic tap. If you've ever been around a keg of beer, you'll recognize what this is. What I recommend doing is getting a secondary vessel to fill with some of your syrup, which you can then store in the fridge. Dispensing from this directly into your SodaStream bottle or what have you is a way to go, but there is going to be some drippage, and this way you can keep the 5-gallon bag in a cool, dark, out-of-the-way place and only take it out and fill your smaller vessel when you need it. But I'll show you how to get this attached. If you've ever worked in fast food, you probably recognize this and how to do this. If you never have, it's pretty straightforward. So there's instructions on the box. Make sure you follow those. Do not use anything sharp to open this up. You should be able to do it entirely by hand. You just put a finger in the hole right here. It is already pre-gashed for our pleasure. You just put a couple of fingers in there, tilt them upward like this. This should be familiar to most of us. You don't necessarily need to open this all the way. We just need to get... So we've got our bag here, and what you can try to do is just sort of prop it right there. And then the cap on the syrup here, you got to be able to get your hands around it. Ouch. Oh, geez. And in the process, break your index fingernail slightly below the nail bed line, because that pain reminds us that we're alive. Oh, that's going to hurt later. But this unscrews, just like any other plastic bottle. Then we take our cap here, and we screw this down onto it. And just double check to make sure you're not bleeding. You've now got an ability to dispense your Diet Coke syrup. You're going to need a vessel to put it into. I've just taken the label off of a SodaStream syrup bottle, but you can put it in a mason jar, a squirt bottle, anything you'd like, really. The Diet Coke syrup is a 5-to-1 concentrate. 1 part syrup to 5 parts water is what is recommended. Fill your SodaStream bottle to the water line, and then once gassed, you're going to fill in enough of this Diet Coke syrup to bring it up to this natural point here in the bottle where the side meets the top. There's an invisible line where the light refracts there. So let's get this gassed, and then we'll give it a try. Use however much carbonation you want. I like it extra, extra crispy. And now we're going to pour in just enough of our Diet Coke syrup slowly at an angle, because this is known to fizz up aggressively. Good things in life are worth waiting for. Careful as we approach the top. We don't want an explosion. We know what Diet Coke likes to do. It likes to explode. Now we're going to take our cap this bad boy off. I like to give it a good inversion. Then we're going to let it sit for just a second, and then we're going to crack this bad boy open and have our very first homemade fountain Diet Coke with the secret sweet and low recipe. Here we go. Looks like Diet Coke. Nice and crispy. Very effervescent. That's the way I like it. Oh, listen to that. Love it. Can you make your own McDonald's style crispy Diet Coke at home using bib syrup? Let's find out. Cheers. Sláinte. Ooh, that's crispy. That is it. That is exactly it. Yeah. This is what Diet Coke tastes like. Oh, and there it is. There's the saccharin finish. I knew what I was expecting going into this, but I'm still pretty surprised by it. Yeah. That is so it. Dang. Awesome. Freaking awesome. If you're a fan of the crispy, one-of-a-kind McDonald's Diet Coke, here's how you can make it yourself at home. Ah, perfect.